Good morning. Today is another chance to write a new page in your story. Every sunrise brings fresh opportunities, and it's up to you to decide how you will use them. Don't let yesterday's worries steal today's energy. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and step forward with courage. Each new day is like a blank page, waiting for you to write on it. No matter what happened yesterday, the mistakes, the regrets, or even the victories, today gives you a clean slate. Life doesn't stop because of what's behind you, it moves forward, offering another chance to do better, to learn more, and to grow stronger. When the sun rises, it brings with it the quiet reminder that you are not stuck in your past. You are given the gift of a brand new beginning. Too often people carry the weight of yesterday into today, letting old fears, failures, or disappointments decide how they feel. But if you start every morning thinking that today is just a repeat of the past, you close yourself off from the opportunities waiting for you. The truth is, every sunrise erases yesterday's mistakes and gives you the choice to approach life differently. We have an embracing today with all the things that skip your progress, while embracing today with open arms allows you to see the beauty in starting again. When you remind yourself that each day is a fresh start, you also begin to see the power of daily renewal. You don't have to fix your entire life in one moment. You only need to focus on today. By taking one positive step, forming one healthy habit, or making one better choice, you begin building momentum. Over time, these small daily improvements create massive transformation. And it all begins with recognizing that every morning gives you another opportunity to choose the direction of your life. This perspective also helps you maintain hope even in tough times. No matter how difficult yesterday was, today does not have to be the same. You can decide to forgive yourself, let go of mistakes, and start over. Life becomes lighter when you accept that you're not bound by the failures of the past, but are instead free to create a brighter future. By treating each day as a new beginning, you open yourself up to possibilities that once felt out of reach, allowing growth and change to unfold naturally. Success is often misunderstood as a sudden breakthrough or a dramatic turning point. In reality, it is the result of countless small steps taken consistently over time. Every great achievement, whether in career, health, or personal growth, begins with small daily actions that compound into significant results. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about choosing to do the right things repeatedly until they become second nature. Just as drops of water carve out valleys in stone, your small, steady efforts shape the future you desire. Consistency matters more than intensity. Many people start with excitement, putting in tremendous effort for a short time only to burn out and give up. But true success comes from showing up day after day, even when the motivation fades. Discipline is the foundation, choosing to act not because you feel like it, but because you've committed to the process. Over time, these actions accumulate, building strength resilience, and progress that can't be achieved through bursts of temporary effort. Think of any skill or habit you've built in your life. Learning to read, mastering a sport, or improving in your work didn't happen overnight. It happened because you practiced daily, even when it seemed like progress was slow. Each repetition, each choice, and each effort added up to create visible results. The same principle applies to every area of life. By committing to consistent improvement, no matter how small, you build momentum that turns ordinary effort into extraordinary achievement. This principle also protects you from discouragement. When you understand that big success is built from small actions, you stop expecting immediate results and start valuing the process. Instead of being frustrated by how far you still have to go, you learn to celebrate small victories along the way. Each step forward, no matter how tiny, is proof that you are moving closer to your goals. And with time, these steps create a path that leads to success beyond what you once thought possible. Your mindset shapes the way you see the world, the choices you make, and the results you achieve. A positive, growth-forward mindset gives you the ability to see possibilities where others see limits. It allows you to believe that challenges are not permanent roadblocks, but stepping stones that can lead to progress. When your mind is strong, your actions naturally align with your goals, because you approach every situation with the belief that improvement is possible. The way you think becomes the foundation of the life you build. Many people underestimate the silent power of their thoughts. If you constantly tell yourself that you cannot succeed, your actions will reflect that belief. You will hesitate, give up easily, or never try at all. On the other hand, if you convince yourself that you are capable of learning, growing, and overcoming difficulties, you will find the courage to keep moving forward. Your mindset doesn't just influence how you feel in the moment. It decides how persistent you will be when facing long-term challenges. A strong mindset also protects you from negativity and discouragement. Life will inevitably throw difficulties your way, rejections, failures, and obstacles. But the way you interpret those moments determines whether they break you or make you stronger. With the right mindset, setbacks become lessons instead of endings. You begin to ask yourself, what can I learn from this instead of why did this happen to me? That shift in perspective can completely transform how you handle adversity, giving you the resilience to keep moving. Most importantly, mindset is not something you are born with. It is something you can train. Just as muscles grow stronger with exercise, your mind becomes sharper and more disciplined with daily practice. By choosing positive self-count, surrounding yourself with supportive people, and focusing on solutions instead of problems, you strengthen your mental outlook. Over time, this mindset becomes second nature. Deposits this way, and that new dam resign or construct gains. Over time, this mindset becomes second nature and continues striving for success no matter what comes your way. The challenges often feel like heavy burdens, but in reality, they are disguised opportunities for growth. Every obstacle you face pushes you out of your comfort zone and forces you to develop new skills, new strategies, and a stronger character. Without challenges, life would be stagnant and predictable, leaving no room for personal development. When you learn to see difficulties as opportunities instead of setbacks, You begin to welcome them as a natural part of progress rather than something to fear. Think about every great achievement in history. It was born from overcoming challenges. Inventors, leaders, and pioneers did not succeed because their paths were easy, but because they transformed obstacles into stepping stones. A challenge is often life's way of testing how much you truly want something. It asks you to prove your commitment, your patience, and your willingness to keep going when things don't go as planned. By facing challenges head on, you not only move closer to your goals, but also develop resilience that prepares you for even bigger opportunities ahead. Challenges also teach you lessons that success alone cannot. When everything goes smoothly, you rarely stop to reflect or adapt. But when you encounter difficulties, you are forced to analyze, adjust, and innovate. These moments of struggle are where creativity thrives, where problem-solving skills are sharpened, and where you discover strengths you didn't know you had. In this way, every challenge becomes a teacher, shaping you into someone wiser and more capable. Most importantly, challenges reveal your true potential. Many people don't realize how strong they are until they are tested. It's in those hard times, when quitting feels easier than continuing, that your inner strength rises. Each time you overcome a challenge, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you believed. If you no longer fear obstacles, you recognize them as chances to grow stronger. And both, you no longer fear obstacles. You no longer fear unscrewser. You don't have to fear suffering, excitement, exultation. Not to more. You refute. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces you can cultivate in your daily life. When you start your day with thankfulness, your mind shifts from focusing on what you lack to appreciating what you already have. This change in perspective creates a sense of abundance rather than scarcity, reminding you that even in difficult times, there are blessings worth recognizing. The simple act of acknowledging the good around you can instantly uplift your spirit and set the tone for a positive and productive day. Gratitude also acts as a shield against negativity. Life is filled with stress, setbacks, and disappointments. But when you train yourself to focus on what you are grateful for, those challenges lose their power over your emotions. Instead of being consumed by frustration or envy, you learn to find balance and peace in appreciating the small joys, like good health, supportive relationships, or even just the ability to try again today. This mindset not only makes you happier, but also makes it easier to handle difficulties with strength and calm. Moreover, gratitude strengthens relationships and deepens human connection. When you express appreciation to others, you build trust, respect, and warmth. People feel valued when they are acknowledged, and this creates a cycle of kindness that benefits everyone. Whether it's thanking a friend for their support or appreciating a colleague for their effort, gratitude builds stronger bonds and creates an environment where positivity naturally grows. Practicing gratitude also unlocks motivation and resilience. When you recognize the blessings in your life, you feel more energized to pursue your goals with purpose. You stop chasing success out of emptiness and start working toward growth from a place of fullness. Gratitude reminds you that you already have reasons to smile, which makes the journey toward your bigger dreams less about pressure and more about progress. It fuels your drive without allowing negativity to hold you back. Clarity of vision is like having a map when you are on a long journey. Without a clear sense of where you want to go, it's easy to wander aimlessly, wasting energy and time on distractions that don't bring you closer to your goals. When you know exactly what you want and why you want it, every action you take begins to align with that purpose. This clarity acts as a guiding light, keeping you focused even when life feels chaotic and full of choices. Many people struggle not because they lack potential, but because they lack direction. They chase one idea today and another tomorrow, never fully committing to a single path. But when your vision is clear, decision-making becomes easier. You can instantly recognize what supports your goals and what doesn't, allowing you to prioritize wisely. This ability to focus is what separates those who succeed from those who remain stuck in cycles of confusion and hesitation. Clarity of vision also fuels motivation. When you can picture the life you are working toward, it becomes easier to wake up each day with energy and determination. You are no longer just going through the motions. You are moving with intention. Visualizing your goals creates a sense of excitement, making even the hardest task feel meaningful. Every step, no matter how small, feels like progress because you know exactly what future those steps are building. Most importantly, clarity protects you during difficult times. When challenges arise, it's your vision that reminds you why you started in the first place. Without that sense of purpose, obstacles can feel overwhelming and cause you to give up. But with a clear vision in mind, you see setbacks as temporary bumps on the road to your destination. This perspective gives you resilience because you know where you are headed and trust that every effort you make is taking you closer to that goal. Believing in your own strength is the foundation of confidence and growth. Too often, people underestimate themselves, focusing on their weaknesses while ignoring their abilities. Yet the truth is, you already have the inner power to overcome obstacles and achieve great things. Every time you face fear, doubt, or difficulty and choose to keep moving forward, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than you think. Recognizing your capability is the first step toward unlocking your full potential. Strength is not about never falling. It's about rising every time you do. Life will test you, sometimes in ways you never expected. But each test is an opportunity to discover how resilient you truly are. The courage to continue when things are hard shows a depth of strength that no one can take away from you. By reminding yourself daily that you are capable, you create a mindset that refuses to quit, even when challenges seem overwhelming. Your capability also grows with action. The more you push yourself to try new things, take risks, and step outside your comfort zone, the stronger you become. Confidence is built by doing, not by waiting. Every small achievement proves to you that you can handle more than you imagine, and over time, these victories add up to unshakable self-belief. It's in those moments of effort, not perfection, that your true strength reveals itself. Finally, knowing that you are capable and strong helps you face the world with courage. Instead of shrinking back from opportunities, you approach them with determination. You understand that failure is not the end, but simply a stepping stone toward growth. This inner power becomes a shield against fear and doubt, reminding you that no matter what comes your way, you already have the strength to rise, adapt, and keep moving forward. So as you step into today, remember that every sunrise gives you a new beginning. And above all, never forget you are capable, you are strong, and everything you need to succeed already lives within you. Now go forward and make today count.